the gold, tadi ada viewer tanya pasal gold. I'll just quickly go to gold punya chart. Boleh nampak gold chart gold, Bun?
Boleh.
Okay, if you guys notice it, since NFP is coming out for the last, I think satu hari, almost close to 1 day, market dia sideway. Okay, is between 1788 to around about 1795 punya zone. Okay, market tengah tunggu NFP. Okay, this is actually market tengah tunggu sama ada nak breakout ke atas ataupun breakout ke bawah. Okay, but before going to that, I think I just quickly recap apa yang saya bagi tahu last week ataupun what we reviewed. We were somewhere here. Okay, market 3rd January, I think 3rd of January. Yeah, we were somewhere here. Okay, I think at this point I was talking about head and shoulders punya pattern ataupun more of a bearish. Okay, before NFP, either NFP will be somewhere this zone ataupun dekat zone ni. Okay, but of course I was more biased towards the first one, so I was expecting somewhere lower at this point, but right now it's slightly on this. But nevertheless, the direction ataupun the movement was almost similar apa yang kita review last week. Okay, so at this point I was biased towards bearish. Okay, but at that point I was mentioning 1820 will be probably the resistance. Okay, untuk dia test balik sebelum dia turun. But of course market bukan selalunya apa orang kata perfect. Okay, but at least we get the idea that it's still bearish. Market cucuk ke atas around about 1829 and it moved back. So in a way it confirms this 1820 to 1830 as a resistance zone. Okay, so the bias is more of a bearish at this point before NFP. Okay, so of course we were expecting around 1775 to 1780, slightly deeper around this zone, tapi dia tak sampai. Okay, sekarang ni NFP nak keluar. Okay, there are two possibilities. I think I was saying that either it come down from top ataupun dia breakout. So sekarang ni bila dia dah price in and unable to break this level, okay, if suddenly the data is more biased towards US dollar strength, okay, you will see breakout of this region to come down to test 1770, 1775 punya zone. Okay, kalau betul-betul kuat lah. Tapi of course, during this kind of a news, that might be a possibility ada spike ataupun you guys call it fake out apa semua tu. That might be a possibility dia naik ke atas, okay, then only continue on a bigger time frame atau bigger downtrend. Okay, so the second possibility might be orang kata might be happening. Why I'm saying so? Sebab I think market probably need a little bit more orang kata supply ataupun a little bit more liquidity, okay, before it can push a bit deeper. Because I think in a bigger time frame, I actually mentioned it a couple of times. Okay, we are looking at it. Of course, the first zone is around 1770, 1775. The next one 1740 up to about 1720. Okay, so market to push a bit deeper into this zone ataupun these zones, it has to make a little bit of orang kata correction ataupun retracement. Okay, so that's why although contohnya NFP kuat, US dollar kuat, okay, what might happen, okay, it will trap the traders ataupun especially retail traders untuk naik ke atas, spike ke atas, okay, somewhere around 1810, 1815 punya zone, okay, before turun. So this might be the possibility that might happen tonight, okay. Just watch out sebab dia boleh naik ke atas baru turun instead of dia breakout right now 1785 terus ke bawah. But this also direct breakout can happen if the data just now instead of 4.1% unemployment suddenly become 4% ataupun 3.9%, then you will see a clear breakout. Or instead of 500k suddenly the data comes out at 800k ataupun 900k, then you see this big drop will happen straight away instead of going up. But if the data is between 400 to 500, something very marginally, then this move very likely might happen. That means some kind of a correction ataupun siapa yang belajar some kind of a correction pattern, it might make a bearish flag, and then only come down. Okay, so net, I'm thinking because the market already priced in, okay, very likely there might be a spike. Saya pergi lower time frame. Okay, very likely I think a market will push to 1800, okay, around this zone. Kalau bergantung pada spike, it can even go to another level, 1805 to 1810 punya zone before come down. So it's either from here ataupun here before it comes down. Tapi kalau terlalu kuat US dollar, then you will see straight breakout immediately. Okay, so just watch out. Kalau nak trade, Cikgu Naim tak ada. Kalau Cikgu Naim ada, maybe we will advise you guys to use XMP to either take orang kata sell limit ataupun instant orders ataupun wait for what 10-15 minutes, then only enter the market. Okay, I think I talk too much on the what might be the direction. Kalau ada soalan, and then